steps to the first use of condoms for consensual pregnancy practices after vasectomy completion. Use condom without spermicide as intended to catch and store the deDNA'd fluid until inserting the stuff. You would tie it off the end of the condom after using it to have intercourse until the male had an orgasm. You would catch that orgasm, and keep it in the condom, because you're going to want that, because that's kind of what the stuff that you're going to add to it will ride into the egg to find the egg. It's not ride it, but to accompany it, slide it, get it onto the correct path. Basically, it's got the nutrients. It basically has nutrients for your sperm to continue surviving. Okay. As intended to catch and store the deed. Okay, so now you have the condom tied off. You want to insert that into the vagina. Probably tie something onto it. You know, I mean, there's a reason why tampons have strings on them. I would assume. I'm not gonna have to assume. Like, I was young enough and old enough to be kind of at the right age to not be so embarrassed to not. You just don't do those things in the bathtub because you can't get them out, But there's the strings for a reason, but you don't use the string to get it out. You use the strings to not lose it. Anyways, inserting stuff from the testicles gathered with the syringe. Mix while being certain not to lose the condom. Okay, good. I didn't write that down. So turn it inside out. So after you've got while that's in there with the string, so you're not going to lose it, you're getting a syringe, you're putting it into the middle of your testicles. You can get it out the ends, like out your vas deferens, but it's such a hard material. I don't know if syringes go through it well or not. I don't know. I don't even in the testicle. I'm just assuming the testicle because there's sensitive from the outside doesn't mean they're actually okay. Anyways, that's speculatory. That's part of what this is like. Volunteers, you want couples to actually ask about it, message about it, discuss about it, because they've got probably opinions too. This has been an ongoing thought process. I assume that others interested would probably also have their own thought processes about it. Please try not to clutter or be rude in the comments to others. Okay, while being certain not to lose the condom. Once done said, okay, so now you've got your syringe, you got, some material. I don't know how much would be too much or too little. I assume no amount's too little, too small, because simply from reading certain things about using the condom to begin with. I mean, as little as I have is a bit on the end for, okay, sorry. Okay, use a condom, no spermicides, as intended. You got this stuff in there. You now got a syringe with some stuff from your testicles, because the vasectomy cuts off the stuff from your testicles from the stuff that's currently in the condom. So you now put that syringe, you insert it into the condom not through it all the way, so you can mix, and then you squeeze it out. So the stuff that was in the condom from the testicles, you now squeeze it into the stuff that's in the condom. And then you mix it around. And while you're mixing it around, if you've got the string and stuff, everything's taken care of to not lose the condom, you try to get, have her have her orgasms, because it's going to lubricate the tubes necessary to get that stuff to the eggs. And, or egg. I mean, I've seen the designs where there's, the things, the pictures where there's two sides. So I don't know, that's maybe how, anyways, I'm sorry. I don't know about that stuff. That's not, but this is, so. That's what I've got in here. So you turn it inside out. Okay, so after you massage, you're kind of mixing it up, I guess, because you probably use like your thumb and two fingers if you're kind of mixing what something was in a condom. So if you did that to where you got the thumb on the clitoris and you've got the two fingers on the inside of the condom, like kind of pressed up to where you'd be kind of mixing it like the same way anyways. So why not do some multitasking? And so she'll likely know when ready more than he might. Say, like, are you ready yet? No. Are you ready yet? No. If you're doing that, you might as well be getting flexible with things and putting them out other places and saying that, because that. Anyways, I'm sorry. This turn inside out though. She'll know when ready more than he might. So you got got the condom with the stuff in it. Now it's got the other stuff in it from the testicles. You're mixing it up a bit. You want to try to turn that inside out. You want to, I want to say turn it inside out, and you can reuse that same condom, because then if you can turn it inside out comfortably where it's at, or you can just cut the ends off and pour it in there. But either case, you wanna go at it some more, because you're gonna wanna just either do that or you're gonna keep your legs up. I don't know about this part. Didn't need to find out. I haven't done it. It's almost 8 in February. Working towards impressive people enough to get visitations. This is why I was like, oh yeah, please get them to someone who knows what to do about offspring, because these aren't, you can't have this conversation with, well, you can kind of have this conversation with kids like from the start, and I generally would. It would freak people out so much. They say, well, or not so much said that it's just would be better off for the. I won't get bored, but my enemies will. And boredom's for malicious. It'll get rid of malicious intent, and so they'll either stop being so bored and being angry about it and taking it out on other people, or they. So we get distracted. Anyways, okay. Being sorry, keep it in temperature, doing it simple. Okay, so yeah, it's doing it simple, cheap. Anyways, 1 condom, 1 syringe. That's all this is. Generally, you could probably have some numbing agents, I would assume. But I'm kind of just not even mentioning that anymore, because tell that to the lady and see if she, just like start laughing at you. So yeah, complain about me. Like, say, she's gonna bring that up in 9 months, and you're gonna be like, hey, don't say this out loud. No. See, so for as much as you might complain about that, it'll probably, I'm assuming it's gonna be uncomfortable. So I'm hoping that, you to use the numbing process for certain, but then I still want to know how much it's uncomfortable for a few days after. Just to know about it, so I can be more descriptive about it when I'm telling others about it, like for Kickstarters and things like that. Okay, now so you guys are in the economy. Oh, that was basically it. You just that was it. Okay, well, just if you want to repeat it each time, you use a syringe. You have good days. Oh yeah, the part about Genghis would understand the logic. It's I don't know about condoms for a reason, because if you're gonna be a goal, like to say, hey, this is my planet, you need to get off it, here's what you can do about it, or hey, this isn't my planet, I need to get off of it, here's what you can do about it. This is also not your planet, you should probably help out too, right? It may be your planet specifically. If it is, let me know. I don't really know what to do with it, actually. You might not want to let me know, just because but it would be more beneficial to us both if I continued to think about it as my planet, just to avoid the couple of weeks of, oh, it's not my planet, well, it's me. Anyways, sorry. So that's so much rambling. Yeah, it was just 2 minutes extra. Yeah, have good days. Bye.